Let's talk about Army aviation. Army aviation had been on for some time. And I remember Major General Laumi was even a commander at some point. Is the Army still very much interested in pursuing this course, despite the setback that we had at Tudun Biri?
Yeah, Tudun Biri was a drone. It was a drone. I'm sure you know recently Americans too had their own issue.
Drone.
Yes, Americans too had their own issue with the drone. So when you use technology, we're human beings. There are bound to be mistakes. It was never deliberate. So Army aviation is here to stay. Army aviation, very soon they're going to get their own helicopters. It is just to add and complement what the Air Force has. Air Force is more of strategic fighters. Supply, transportation. The Army aviation will assist the infantryman once he's moving. It flies above him, gives him close support. Close support. That is, he's going to fly ahead of him. He will be there with him. He will provide all those things for him. So it's just to complement what the Air Force is doing. And so that's no. And if you remember, if you look at the Air Force in the world all over, Pakistan, all of these countries go there. The Army has its own. The Navy has their own. The Marines in the US, they have their own. They have their helicopters. They have their fixed wings. They have their. So it's not anything new. The mistake at Tudun Biri, like I said, it was just a professional mistake. We did an investigation and found out that it was not. And what actually led to that? A few days before that incident, there was an engagement because that area is a major crossing point for terrorists, for the bandits. And again, the hibernate come into the villages one way or the other at night and do one or two things. So there was a conflict, some soldiers were killed, some terrorists, some bandits were killed a few days. So there was a total concentration on trying to find out what was going on. Now, what we have told the community is, please, if you are doing anything you are doing in that area, because of the nature of that area, inform the troops. Now, this procession that was done that day had never taken place in that place for over a year. So with that, and then when they were doing the procession, they didn't tell anybody. And then at that particular instance, we were also after some terrorists that were also moving the same way the procession was ongoing. So the drone man, I think following it, when he saw them, got confused between the two. And the mistake happened. But like I said, it was a professional mistake. We've learned our lessons. We've retrained them together. The person that actually did the mistake, though it's a professional mistake, but again, there must be actions will be taken legal actions will be taken against him to deter others from same thing from happening. But like we said, it was never deliberate. It was never targeted. That community has both Christian and Muslim. So the idea of people making it look as if it was because they were this religion, that's why they were targeted. No, we had Christians that died. There are Muslims too that died. The state government and the federal government are also assisting the community to ensure that they resettle back fully. But like what we tell all communities, please do not have anything to do with the bandits. Do not, if you see them, even when they put you under duress, try and report as quickly as possible. If they had done that, I'm sure this Tudun Biri thing wouldn't have happened. But like I said, it was a mistake. It was a costly mistake, and we have addressed them. Training has been done. We have enhanced training between the Army and the Air Force drone operators so that they work together as a team, so that we avoid such mistakes in
Some people don't want the Army to even get involved in such area battles, even flying drones. They believe that you should concentrate on your own area of strength and capability rather than get involved in what
there is no way you don't need the drones. You need the drones even for situation awareness. Once you are moving as an infantryman on ground, you need to know what's going ahead of you, and those are the things the drones provide. And so what we are doing now, we're bringing the whole drone organization under the defense headquarters. So the drone will be the drone for the Navy, the drone for the Army, the drone will come under one control, one command. So if they're going out for an operation, we provide unified command for them throughout. So it will avoid all these issues of personalized drones.
Yes, you will agree with me that when this kind of accidents happen, you lose the confidence of the communities, because they will recall that, oh, these people dropped their weapon on us the other day and killed our people. And you need the communities to assist you to defeat the enemy. But when this collateral damage, like the type that happened in Kaduna State, when they happen, the people then begin to see the military as an enemy.
No. Actually, I think that was a mistake. People had that impression, but I can tell you, no. They all now they understand that the military was there for them. They know we have died for them. They know we have sacrificed so much for them, and they know this was a mistake. I've been with them. I've discussed with them directly. The Chief of Army Staff was with them. The Minister of Defense was with them. They all understand that it was a mistake. And I can tell you, they are receiving us warmly now. And all other communities, if you go to Borno, yes, mistakes have been made. I can tell you that greatly. It happens all over. I remember I just told you last week or 2 weeks ago, America had the same issue. With all their technology, they equally had mistake with their drones, with all their technology. And so many other countries, as long as we are fighting a war, there are bound to be these mistakes. Nobody is perfect.